to the Ripple Effect of You podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Williams. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Today, I want to talk to you about why you must continue to shine brightly. There's this phrase that goes something like, your light irritates their demons. And I really like that word. So we'll go with like negative energies. But it's interesting to me, though, that again, your light could irritate people. Yes, it is very true. There are a lot of people who are not necessarily, in the best place in life. And I understand that. I empathize with that. I get it. But I also get that it's not up to us to dim our light in order for other people to feel comfortable around us because we don't want to make them feel bad or we feel like we need to hide ourselves. Like I said, I empathize because I know that we all go through many, many tough moments in our life. And I always have believed too that even when I'm going through a very hard or trying experience in my life, I don't need to be negative to the people around me who are in good places in their life or who are doing well in their life. I should be cheering them on. I should be supportive. And I get that not everybody can be there, because that takes a lot of personal development, a lot of self-work, etc., to be in that mindset. So regardless, what I want to help you to understand today is that you should not dim your light or to shrink yourself in order to make other people feel comfortable. No, we're not doing that anymore. See, I used to be one of those people who used to feel like I needed to dim my light. And sometimes I catch myself sometimes when I still am, shrinking back or wanting to not irritate people or not to like shine brightly or not to, share my gifts with people. But I realize, what is that doing for the world? How is that helping anybody? It's definitely not helping me. It is definitely not helping the people that I came here to help, including even with this podcast, which sometimes, I know because it's been busy right now. So regardless, but I'm not gonna go on that tangent. Anyways, though, it's not helping anyone for you to not share your gifts, your talents, your voice, your skills with the world. Because you don't want to make people feel bad. You don't want to make people feel like you think like you're all that, which we know you don't, clearly, because you're just trying to use your gifts and to do what you came here to do. Yeah. So I think it just comes to a point where, we just need to let that age go. Again, we need to stop dimming our light. And I'm with you on that. I'm working on that continuously, even when I show up here with you all, right? I mean, because I used to be a broadcast journalist, so it's not like I don't know how to talk to people. I do not talk to people. I was trained to do this and be on camera. So it's like, why have I not been doing that? And I know that I was going through some things over the course of the years in which it just was not time for me to do this again. But nonetheless, I'm here now. And I've decided that I am not going to stop dimming my light or shining or doing the things that I would like to do because it makes other people feel uncomfortable. And this doesn't have to be just even using your gifts. This could be choices that you make in life, decisions that you make in life, the career that you choose, etc. Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel guilty. Do not feel bad. Do not feel like you need to just go and hide or you just can't, be who you want to be. And if you feel that way around certain people that, are quote unquote your friends or whatever else, maybe it's time just to walk away from them. Maybe it's time to go find other people to hang out with or to, share experiences with people who want to support you and be there for you. Because that's really what friends and great people in our lives should be there to do, right? It's like, why be around people who really don't have your best interest at heart or who want to make you feel that you need to shrink in order for them to feel comfortable? We're not doing that anymore. So today's message, and especially as we're in Leo season, if you will, which I know I'm not going to go into that tangent either. People may not, I totally agree with that with your beliefs, etc. Especially as we're in this time period in today's world. I feel like it's so important now for all of us to shine brightly, to use our gifts, to share our voice, to speak our truth, to come forward and operating in the purpose of why we are here on this planet. Our world desperately needs us. Our world desperately needs us. Yeah, I'll say it again. I was like, wow, that was a lot for me to say, but I'm going to say it. Our world desperately needs us, you and me. Yeah, because right now there's a lot going on and we all know that there is possibility still that exists when each of us decides to show up and to use our gifts and to use our voice, to use our passion in positive ways that can actually change the trajectory of the world and where it's going. But we must decide that we can be that person. We must decide that there is something unique, different, special, whatever else about us that can actually contribute towards the greater good of the world. And here's the deal. Even if you don't want to even just go in the sense of like thinking about all that's happening in the world and like on the bigger picture, Just think about the people who are by you and see you every single day, your family members who see you, your friends who see you. You're contributing, your energy is contributing in some way to their life. Your presence is contributing in some way in their life. And so when you decide to come up and to show up and to really use your gifts and talents and to really operate in your purpose, you're inspiring them. You're helping them. You're giving them permission to do the same thing, which is why it is so important for all of us to decide to show up in this world and to use our gifts, use our talents, to do what we came here to do, and to stop shrinking because we don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable. No, the people who are supposed to resonate with you will resonate with you. And in fact, again, that's why I said they need you. Whose life are you not impacting possibly because you decided that, it's just too much, or who am I, or I can't do that, etc. No, you can't think that way. Even if it's just one person that you impact, again, with like the ripple effect of you, is my show title. There is magnificence to that. One person, just imagine when you leave this earth, and you're looking at all the people that you impacted or the timeline of your life, and you see even just the one person that you impacted because you decided to show up, you decided to give yourself permission to truly shine and to be bright. Just think about how that could impact so many others, because we have no idea on that timeline of what that person is going to do in their life and who are the people that they're going to impact just because you decided to show up and shine your light and to impact them. So just know it is so critical. I'm going to say that word. It is so critical for you to shine your light brightly, to stand in your power, to believe in the power of your voice, of your passions, of your gifts, and of your life. We need you. And again, more importantly than ever, we really need you. So I hope that you will be inspired and empowered in listening to this message, and that something will resonate within your core to know it is time for you to step into your power. It is time for you to start using your gifts. It is time for you to step into the full throttle of who you came here to be. So thank you so much for tuning in on this edition of The Ripple Effect of You. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and I'm really excited to continue with this podcast. Whoops. And take care.